Free throws. Pressure. Fatigue.
Miller just picked up his 4th foul for Coach Rick Adelman.
6 of 15. 80% free throw shooting team, 6 of 15. Remember Weber missed the 2 at the end of the half? I said it was a downer for his team going in. Miller there after Kevin Garnett throws in that 3. Steps up and misses 2. On the road, you can't make those kind of plays and win in a game 7.
Here comes Hassel in for Serbiak.
Defensive purposes, so he's going to go offense, defense. He's going to stay at the scorer's table. If he can, they get the ball back, then he'll come back in.
Sal is 7 of 8. And you saw what Minnesota's record is when out shooting their opponent. Minnesota is +10 in made free throws tonight.
Well, they're not living behind that three-point line. It was out of character for them. Tonight, they're getting to the line rather than launching threes.
Mike Bibby is 3 of 11. A 3 by Christie. A Kevin Garnett rebound. He's got 19 tonight. He is putting in a defining performance in a game 7.
This is where you need the crowd. You're tired. This is where they energize you.
And Garnett looking for Hassel. Shot clock at 2 for Sprewell. Violation.
2.5 minutes away from Minnesota advancing to the Western Conference Final. Out of that last timeout, Flip Saunders emphasized that we have to stop the three-point shooters, get stopped, stay aggressive. Wally Zerbiak said, if you have the open shot, guys, take it.
There is Bibby for 2. Garnett wrestles down his 20th rebound. Miller hits it away in a jump ball.
Now this, excuse me, Kevin, this is an important call because Kevin Garnett should get this tap. So he's got to look around now, get 2 guys together, and tip the ball, but the ball is knocked loose here, and he stays with it. He doesn't quit on the play. The jump ball is called. Garnett should get this, which gives him a possession. Mike Bibby now 3 of 12 from the floor.
Sacramento cut the lead to 2, 66-64 with 8 minutes left in the game, and Minnesota has gone on a 13-6 run, stretching that lead to 9. Kevin Garnett and Sam Cassell have scored all of Minnesota's second half points, 17 of them. Garnett 13 of the 17. The shot clock is at 4 for Sprewell. Rebound by Weber. Lead pass and fast break points to Christie.
See, Cassell got buried on the baseline. He's got to get back. That shot goes up. He's buried in the corner. Better take a timeout here. I think they've called an offensive foul on Sam Cassell, pushing off on Christie. Cassell has got to step away. He's had 2 technical fouls in the last 3 games. He cannot lose his cool now. But the shot is taken. Sam doesn't get back, and then he pushes off on Christie. How quickly these games change. The games are, I mean, Kevin, you got to play out every possession. We've seen the Lakers win a game at 0.4 of a second on Fisher's shot. This game is not over until that clock winds down to 0-0.
Brad Miller, Mike Bibby for 3, and the Kings to within 4 with 1:40 to play in regulation.
Sam Cassell's got to be very careful there. He's very stiff, and he's having a struggle with Doug Christie. He's got to stop fighting him off the dribble.
Hassel is in for Serbia. Garnett. Shot clock at 4. And a turnover. Number 17 for Minnesota.
See, if you're Flip, you'd like to have Zerbiak on the floor for offense and Hassel for defense. That time he got caught with Hassel on the floor.
Weber and Miller, and knocked away with another jump ball. Irvin Johnson with the defense.
See, just subtle little things. It looked like Brad Miller had a layup, and Irvin Johnson got beat off the dribble. He didn't stop playing. Garnett came over to help him, and then he came over to help Garnett. That's good team defense. And once again, a jump ball is important. You don't see that many jump balls in a game. Flip Saunders with the reaction, but Irvin Johnson should control this tip, which is very important right now. Gives him 24 seconds on the clock. Oh, Brad Miller quick jumped him and stole that tip.
It's Bibby in the lane and scooping it to Weber. and missing from point-blank range. Oh, what a miss. That is a killer. And Christie's got the ball on a steal and a foul on Sam Cassell.
I'm telling you, Sam is a big game player, but he's trying to do too much. With his back, he does not have the mobility. He's playing against the guy who's all-league defense. And you see Christie there with the long arms. He gets a turnover, and they call Sam jumping on the pile. Now, it's very important because he's going to be shooting free throws here.
That was the foul to give.
Foul to give, but still, they got time for 2 possessions. So that's a big turnover by Sam Cassell.
The winner advances to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. And it is very much up in the air in this very competitive Game 7. And Kevin Garnett has taken the steal. And he stepped out of bounds because he was shoved, moving into the defense of Stojakovic. He picks up his 4th foul.
If Minnesota goes on to win this game, it's because this guy would not let his team lose. I mean, the big shots that he's come up with, the shot blocks, he had 13 straight points in the 4th quarter. The big steal there, we saw the challenge at the basket. If they go on to win, this is how you earn that MVP honor right here. This just validates the kind of season he has.
Look at all the minutes and the points and the rebounds. He now has added another steal onto that total. And Garnett, who has been a almost can't miss 4th quarter free throw shooter in this series, has missed 2 4th quarter free throws tonight.
That's fatigue. I mean, the guy has played tonight 45 minutes.
Garnett again. He's got a 14-point 4th quarter, does Kevin Garnett. Mike Bibby fouled on the perimeter.
Well, that's the last thing you wanted if you're Minnesota, because now there's a 2.9 differential. So if Bibby makes both of these free throws, they stop Minnesota. A 3-pointer then would tie the game. So that's the last thing you want to have is foul that with the shot clock now. Still that Minnesota has to shoot the basketball.
Bibby in this series against the Timberwolves shooting 92% from the free throw line. But the Kings tonight only 6 of 15 from the stripe.
Well, it goes back to, remember that fateful game against the Lakers. They missed 14 free throws in that game. Now the question's going to be, does Rick Adelman feel like the 2.9 is enough time to play the clock out, or is he going to take the foul? He has to make a decision as a coach. If we stop them, do we have enough time to score?
Bibby is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 3-point game with just under 27 seconds left in regulation.
Now, Hoiberg has got a bigger man throwing on him trying to throw the ball, and you can't move. You cannot move or it's walking. It's walking out of bounds, so you've got to keep your position there, and you can throw the ball in the backcourt.
Which they did, and that's retrieved by Sprewell. And quickly fouled. And Christie picks it up. He's got 4.
Now, this is going to be interesting because Sprewell has missed some critical free throws late in games.
Tonight he is 0 of 1.
Just watch the guys' mannerisms at the line. Always watch if they're nervous, if they're antsy, if they're moving around. Do they stay in their routine? See them start tugging at the jersey. All signs. It's calm yourself down. You need one of these to push it to a 2-possession game.
17 of 23 from the line in the series. A reminder, the playoffs continue Friday night on TNT. It's Game 1, Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the winner of this game between the Timberwolves and the Kings.
Remember, the Lakers used to be the Minneapolis Lakers. LA stole their team, so nothing much that they would love to do is to play them.
It's a miss, and it's a 4-point game. Bibby, Christie for 3, and it's a 1-point game with under 17 seconds to play in a Minnesota timeout. It's Casal, who tonight is 8 of 9 from the free throw line with 21, 5 fouls on Doug Christie. The series, Sam Cassell is 67% from the line. In the playoffs overall, 81%. So he has not shot well against the Kings in this series. Sacramento's got a timeout, a full. The Timberwolves have a 20.
See, Sacramento will be very interesting. Do they take their last timeout, or do they just push the ball ahead and try to get a quick score and save their timeout for another possession? We'll see if Rick Adelman uses his last timeout here.
Casal in the fourth quarter from the free throw line, 5 of 5. It is a timeout for the Sacramento Kings with 16.2 to play. Christie to tie. Caught by Miller. Rejected by Garnett.
See, Miller's got to kick that ball out. That's where you get a 3 on an offensive rebound. Do you foul? Do you foul and prevent them from shooting the 3?
Out of bounds, Sacramento's ball, 1.9.
Kevin, does Flip Saunders, when the ball is thrown in, take the foul so they can't get the 3 off? Remember, Sacramento, no timeouts.
We'll check the time on the clock.
2.2, taking 3 tenths off.
They've got 2-2 on there now, so they want 0.3 of a second. Weber with a tie, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to the Western Conference Finals.